Okay, today we're making this little offset 9-patch quilt block. So it's very easy to do. It's just like a 9-patch, but we've got the dimensions so that the middle pieces are longer than the outer pieces. Just give it a little more interest than a typical 9-patch. So to make this block, this is a 9-inch block, we're going to need a 5-inch piece for the center. And then we're going to need 4 pieces of fabric. These are the corners. These are 2 3/4. So these will go on the outer corners. And then we need 4 pieces for the sides, and these are 5 by 4 3/4. No, 5 by 2 3/4. And it looks like I didn't cut enough. So today we are making this 9-patch quilt block, and this is a little different than a typical 9-patch. The standard 9-patch, they're all the same size squares. But for this one, we're just going to make the center pieces longer and then the outer corners are smaller. So to do this, we're going to need a 5-inch square. Then we're going to need 4 pieces, 4 squares for the corners, and these are 2 3/4. So we'll just put those in the corners. And then we also have 4 squares for the sides, and these are 5 by 2 3/4. And we'll just line it up in the quilt block. And then we're going to go ahead and sew. So we're going to take the top row and we will sew them all together. We'll take the middle row, sew them all together, and we will take the bottom row and sew them all together. All right, so we have our rows all sewn together. Now we're just going to press them. Now the trick with these is we're going to press everything towards the purple fabrics. So since the top and bottom, the purple is in the middle, that means you will press towards the middle. So if you look on the back, you can see the seams are going towards the middle, or the purple. Now the middle row, the purple's on the outside, so that means that we'll press them towards the outside, and then that will allow our seams to interlock between our top and our bottom or middle pieces. So press this one towards the middle. Okay, so now we'll just line them all up. We're going to go back to the sewing machine. I'm going to sew them all together. So this row, I'm going to flip upside down right on top and sew along the top. And then I'll take the bottom one, flip it up with right sides together, sew along the bottom seam, and then we'll have our quilt block. Okay, so there you have the uneven 9-patch quilt block. And I've been making these other quilt blocks. Go back and check the tutorial. This one is called the double monkey wrench, or also known as the churn dash quilt block. And then I also did this Greek cross quilt block. And we're going to be making a table runner, so we just have one more block to make, and then we'll be putting that together. So stay tuned.